Skills on the platform, back at you with another reading. This is going to be for the sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising in North Node. Also Cancer, this is your past, present, and future energy. A 3-card spread. Cancer, this is your weekly reading for the week of February 21st, 2022 to February 28th, 2022. Cancer, make sure you like the video. Okay, do that. Like the video. Comment if you have anything you'd like to say. All right, or if you'd like to request any readings. All right. Also, and subscribe so that way you can receive all the videos in the future. Make sure you hit that bell notification. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get this reading underway for the sign of Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's get your weekly energy out. Let's see what you are dealing with for this week. For the sign of Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, let's see what's going on today for your past energy. All right, Cancer, for your past energy, we have the 7 of Wands, the Lord of Valor. Good past energy, Cancer. All right, Spirit, what is Cancer's current energy? That wanted to pop out. The Empress is your current energy, Cancer. And the future energy for Cancer, Spirit. What is the future energy that Cancer is in? Too many cards. Too many cards. Spirit, what is the future energy Cancer? Oh, there are too many cards there. Need one card. One card. Spirit, the future energy for Cancer. All right. Cancer, the 3 of Swords is the future energy. All right. Let's go ahead and figure out what's going on with this energy. All right. This is a little different. So let's get into it and see what's going on, Cancer. All right. Now, past energy is the 7 of Wands, the Lord of Valor. Okay. 7 of Wands. All right, Cancer, your past energy is the 7 of Wands, Lord of Valor. Okay? So you've been through some things, Cancer, in the past. You've been through some battles. Nonetheless, you came out victorious. Okay? The Lord of Valor of 7 of Wands. 7 wands appear in the center of this card. Appear in this card. 6 wands intertwine, and the center upright wand has a winged solar disc. 2 serpents on top. And on the bottom is an orb with an arrow representing Mars. The crossed wands are topped with legumes and flowers. The lion's tail at the bottom of the 2 of the wands represent Leo. Flames leap from the point of junction of the wands. Above and below all the wands are the symbols of Mars and Leo. All right. So Cancer, you may be dealing with the Leo. All right, somewhere in the past, or you even have Leo in your chart. Okay. Also, Mars and Leo, 20 degrees to 30 degrees. Angels, Mahasiah and Liliel. The meaning of the energy in the past is victory, valor, advantage, gain, overcoming opposition. Okay? So you definitely overcome some opposition that was coming opposed against you, Cancer, in the past, and you won. Simple. In the reverse, it means obstacles, ignorance, pretense, wrangling, threats, and minor victories. So being in there was in the reverse energy were the people that were coming up against you. They were throwing all type of obstacles in your way in the past. They were ignorant people in the past that you were dealing with, Cancer. Okay, they also were pretense. They were wrangling with you. They were threats, okay, and minor victories because of it. But you had came out on top and you won when it's all said and done from those people in your past, all right, which is over with. Now, moving on into your current energy, Cancer, is the Empress card, Major Arcana, all right? So there's definitely a great shift from your current energy going into your future energy. So let's see what we can do to make sure that this goes in your favor. All right. So the Empress card. Let's see how we can adjust ourselves to continue in the current, because your current energy is vibing high. This victory from the past puts you in the current energy right now as we speak, in the energy of the Empress. Okay, the daughter of the mighty ones. So you definitely have a lot of backup in the spiritual sense that's backing you up, and even possible in the physical sense. Well, yes, in the physical sense as well, because the Empress is she's all the queens in the deck, right? In a sense, well, she's higher than all the queens in the deck. She has large empire. She's just pretty much doing it big. So she has a lot of people at her beckoning call, right? So you have that protection in the physical as well as the spiritual. Okay? Now, let's go. The Empress, the daughter of the mighty one. The sign of Venus appears above the Empress, and the sign of Libra ruled by Venus. So in some way, shape, or form, you're dealing with the Libra, Cancer, past, present, or going into the future, and or a Venus, and or a Aquarius. Okay. The Empress is the Greek figure of Aphrodite, Urania. Okay. The spiraling flames at her side represent her birth from water. The 12 stars overhead represent the zodiac that surrounds her. She holds a diamond scepter. The Empress has wings and is clothed in the sun. The Empress is the center of the Emperor. She has a black eagle at her feet, which is the counterpart of the alchemical eagle. In the next card, above the eagle at the Empress's knees is the inverted crescent moon. The meaning of the card in your energy for today, Cancer, is, and current energy, is beauty, okay, happiness, pleasure, success, action, development, and luxury. Excellent. Also, in the reverse, it speaks of lack of interest, inaction, all right, vacillation, lack of concentration. So as long as you're concentrating, you're going to be focused in this energy, right? You got to be concentration. You got to be concentrating on your happiness, your beauty, pleasure, success, and take action consistently, right? That way it keeps you in the development, keeps you developing, and it keeps you in your luxury that you enjoy so much, Cancer. Okay? Now, I'm looking at with current energy, right? Being that it speaks of lack of concentration. This lack of concentration can easily put you into the Three of Swords, which is the Lord of Sorrow. So be careful. Stay focused. Stay concentrated. Keep your energy and concentrate and focus on what you need to get done, Cancer. Because here's the thing. Anyone or anything could cause you to go into this energy of Lord of Sorrow in the future was what I'm looking at. Now, this is not guaranteed. I mean, this could be avoided if you adjust your energy accordingly, right? And don't get pulled into nonsense. You're flying high right now like the Empress, right? She's the highest queen in the deck, period. Okay? So you don't want to fall down to a level of a peasant and stoop down and end up in this sorrow, because it looks like, a couple people are trying to come up against you. At least, I would say at least 2 other people are probably trying to come against you, Cancer, moving into the future. That's what I'm getting. All right? So be careful of these energies. Now, let's get into the Three of Swords and see what's going on there. The Three of Swords energy. Okay, here we go. The Three of Swords is the Lord of Sorrow. 3 hands hold 3. But I found these results on search. Oh, that's the Google Assistant going crazy over here. I think Google be spying for real. Seriously. Anyway, three swords, the Lord of Sorrow. Three hands hold three upright swords. The hilt of the outer two swords are different from the hilt of the middle ones. The center sword with quarter moon hilt cut the rows of the five petals seen in the preceding card at the junction of the sword. Broken petals fall to the ground. Above and below are the symbols for Saturn and Libra. All right, so you're definitely probably dealing with the Libra going into the future, Cancer. So be careful of that Librarian energy, especially if the Librarian is not fully conscious. Because if the Librarian is not fully conscious, they may not be balanced, which can cause this kind of situation in the future. So be careful of that. All right. So if you're dealing with the Libra right now, Libras typically are known to be balanced people. But if they're not conscious, they could be a destructive force. All right, and be very unbalanced. So be careful of that. All right, just give you that heads up, Cancer. Now, also the Saturn in Libra, 10 degrees to 20 degrees, angels Hariel and Hukumaya. The meaning of the card in your energies means disruption. Okay, right. Be careful of people now. Like I said, before I even got pull up the energy on this card, I said there could be a couple people trying to rise up against you to cause disruption because they see you flying high in your current energy of the Empress, right? You're looking good, flying high, everything's going in your favor, luxury, you're living real good. They want to try to come in and throw a monkey wrench in your plans, right? So be careful of that. So it also means disruption, okay? Be careful of people coming in to cause disruption. People that are trying to interrupt your plans and try to cause separation between you and possibly a lover. Okay, even possibly, yeah. I'm thinking looks like somebody try to come between you and a lover coming in the near future. If you're not already in a love interest right now with someone, it's coming according to the Empress because the Empress is always in the presence and is the center of the Emperor, right? So you being in the Empress energy, right? That means your counterpart is nearby or actually getting ready to, present themselves to you in some way, shape, or form if they haven't already, right? That's the current energy, okay? This applies for man or female. So if you're not in a love interest right now, in a love relationship with anyone, Cancer, that person is definitely en route, or you're going to meet this person soon, okay? Then you're going to have forces, possibly past issues that you had with the wands, right? Because you were in some type of battle, but you won from the past. Possibly these same people might be trying to come back and cause some interruption between you and your current love, right? Which is your current energy, or in the possible near future, if you're not already involved with someone. These people from the past may try to come back in and cause some kind of issue and cause some disruption. Hate because you're flying high and looking good and they're not. Simple. Okay? Now, they may try to cause separation between you and your lover, all right? Or a close friend, someone that you probably building with, okay? Absence, quarreling, sorrow of discord and strife, mischief. And it speaks of sorrow, tears, mirth, and evil, pleasures, singing, faithfulness in promises, honesty in money transactions, okay? Nonetheless, there's honesty in money transactions. Yep. Honesty in money transactions, okay? So nonetheless, even though you're going through some type of battle, sorrow, right? It's not like a total time of sorrow you could be coming into in the future. It's something that it's like a kind of like a thorn in your side. It's like everything's going good, but it's just this one little thing. It's just messing things up, or not. I wouldn't say messing things up, but I would say this one little thing is just it's irritating, right? It's kind of like a splinter. When you get a splinter, right? Everything going good, and all of a sudden you get a splinter, right? Then it's like, oh man. Then you got to kind of dig it out and get rid of it. Same thing with these people from the past. You got to probably uproot these people out of your lives completely, so that way there won't be any issues moving forward. Okay? So just be careful of those particular energies trying to cause sorrow in your life. But nonetheless, you actually still, through all of this, you still have a promise You have honest and money transactions. So things are still going in your favor through all of this. All right? Someone that's just irritating, someone that's a bug in a sense. It's like, oh God, things is going great, and this person want to try to mess things up, but they can't. That's the thing. They try, but they just can't. Now, also, it speaks of selfishness, right? Typically, people may be selfish, or you're being selfish towards them, and you're probably in your right to do so, especially if you help people in the past and then they betrayed you, and then now they're trying to come back in your life in another way and possibly try to apologize, but it's just not going to work, because if when it's all said and done, when you've been with somebody from your past and then they screwed you over, it doesn't make sense to go back. The only people that go back to an ex-love that that broke them in a sense or caused them pain and suffering is a fool. And I'm gonna say it. A lot of people won't say it, but I'm gonna say it. You're a fool. Anybody's a fool going backwards to an ex that pretty much hurt them or did them wrong. Simple. Now, also, it speaks of dissipated, yet sometimes generous. Okay, in the reverse, this card means deceitful, alienation, all right, distraction, confusion, discord, mistake, errors, and mental anxieties. Right. So, Cancer, this is pretty much conclusion of the read, right? You were going through some things in the past. You won with some people. You've been through a lot, and you won. Came through victorious. You moved in to the energy of the Empress, vibing high, looking good. Finances is on point, right? And finances is continuing to increase through it all. That victory just took you right into the Empress energy, surpassing all other kings, other queens, right? The level of all the queens, straight into the level of the Empress, Cancer. It's the energy. It doesn't matter about the sex, all right? This applies to a man or female. It's the energy of the Empress. If you reverse the roles, because the Empress is a representation of the Emperor, all right? So you can reverse the roles. So also, Cancer, it seems like if you're not in a love relationship with someone now, that relationship is definitely coming about, especially being in this energy currently. You're attracting that one for you. That one is going to be serious about what's going on and what you got going on, and y'all going to work together, and y'all going to work in unison together. It's going to be in harmony with one another. Then you got someone from the past energy who's probably trying to come in, or even some haters, okay, trying to come in and cause separation between you and your lover, right? Because they see you looking good, finance is good, your situation good, your living situation is good, everything is just good for you, it's great, right? Then they want to come in and try to throw them swords in the mix. Don't let them. Don't let these past people come in, or anybody for that matter, try to ruin what you got going on currently with your current beautiful energy, right? That's how you're going to avoid this future energy that's really not in your favor. But nonetheless, even through this, you're still doing good financially. It's just haters. And what we do with haters, bye-bye haters, gotta go, right? We leave them in the dust. But yeah, Cancer, that's your energy read for this week. It's very good. It's very good. It's just actually telling you that you need to focus on what you're doing. Don't let nobody come in and try to interrupt nothing you got, right? Simple. Now, and if this reading resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, Cancer, donate to the channel, okay? The Cash App's in the description. All amounts are greatly appreciated, okay? Nothing is too small. When you sow in a good soil, you reap great fruit, okay? Also, Cancer, if you can't donate to the channel, fine, that's okay. Just hit that like button, okay? Like this video. It costs you nothing to do so. Subscribe, become a skilled one, and become part of the skilled nation, right? And watch how things work in your favor moving forward in the future, right? That's what this channel is all about, is growth. All right, but that's your energy read for this week. I'm not going to say any dates because this reading is timeless. It can apply at any point in time in the future. That's your read, Cancer. Peace.